In the jungle, the mighty jungle, Anansi lays a egg. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, Anansi lays a egg.
Foolish Anansi. She doesn't like work. She stands under the hot sun scraping her hoe against the field.
Cheetah, cheetah, cheetah.
Why must?
Why must I do this work? I must think of a plan for my friends to work for me.
Anansi goes inside her hut and begins to think of a plan.
Think. Aha, I have a plan.
Anansi stomps over to Fox's house.
Stomp.
Anansi puts on her smile face and rushes up to the door and starts knocking wildly.
Knock.
When Fox opens the door, Anansi wildly waves her arms, shouting,
Fox, my good friend. I came to you first with the good news. What is the good news? I'm eating my chicken. I was working in my field when the sun goddess spoke to me. She said, Nancy, if you...
Anansi, go tell.
Go tell your friends the good news. If they work in your field, they shall all have a bountiful harvest and more.
Tell them the message.
So Fox ran off to tell the other animals the good news.
Come on.
As Fox ran off, Anansi thought to herself,
That was a good plan.
Oh, you skipped the whole bunch.
I'm glad I thought of that plan.
the word spread, and all the animals came to work in Anansi's field. Anansi did not work, but just walked around and watched everyone else work. Fox noticed this and asked,
Anansi, why are we doing all the hard work and you are not? Well, I'm working as much as you, making sure you're working as sun goddess satisfaction. Oh, okay.
All the animals saw their wives for making sure of this and asked no more. They worked all spring and all summer. On the last day of the summer, before the harvest, all the animals had a huge celebration. They wanted to show their thankfulness for having the sun goddess fare them this way. Cunning Anansi tricking them into thinking this. That night, when all the animals went home, before Anansi went to bed, she got a message from the sun goddess in her mind.
Anansi, you should not have tricked the animals this way. I will give all of you a bountiful harvest, even though you have lied, but only if you promise to share.
Anansi swatted the thoughts away from her head.
Swat.
The thoughts did not bother Anansi, but later she was dreaming of yummy, delicious papayas. Another dream interrupted her sleep. Was the sun goddess speaking to Anansi again?
Anansi, I can foresee what your thoughts are. This is your second warning. Do not steal the harvest.
Anansi woke up from the dream and swatted the thoughts away from her head.
Swat.
She watched as the golden mist of the sun goddess left her house. As Anansi went back to sleep, she thought to herself,
For that foolish sun goddess, for I am Cunning Anansi, the most cleverest animal of them all.
Then Anansi promptly fell asleep, dreaming of papayas. She likes papayas, you know. The next morning, Anansi was still snoring away. But when she woke up, she remembered the plan of her trick. Just as she was getting out of bed, the sun goddess spoke to her again. She sounded serious, and she was louder than usual.
Anansi, do not disobey me. I can foresee what your thoughts are and why you have woken up. Go back, this is your last warning. Go back to bed or you will be punished.
But Cunning Anansi was not going to stop now. Anansi swatted the thoughts once again from her head.
Swat.
Anansi left her house to harvest all of the food while the other animals slept in their beds. Cunning Anansi, she is taking everyone else's share of the harvest. Who do you think is right, Cunning Anansi or the sun goddess?
Sun goddess.
Anansi worked and worked, harvesting all of the bountiful food that the sun goddess had given them. When she was done, Anansi lugged all her bounty into her house. Anansi opened her big sack and began eating. Suddenly, the sky turned dark, and all the animals woke up to the voice of the sun goddess.
Listen, my animal friends. Anansi has cheated you, but now she shall be punished. Go look at her in her house.
Friends, friends, follow me! When the sun goddess spoke the word punished, all the food she had eaten suddenly turned to rocks in her stomach. The other food stayed normal, but she was grounded to her chair so that she could not get back to the sack to hide the food. That was when Falcon, Fox, Cheetah, and African Cat burst into her home.
Falcon, aha.
Aha! We have caught you cheating us. Anansi has been bested by the sun goddess. Fox looked at Anansi sitting there. Then she looked at the big sack of food, and then began to yell at her.
Anansi, you have cheated us. Now we should all be glad you are grounded to your chair. Now we shall take the harvest we deserve.
And with that, Fox, Falcon, Cheetah, and African Cat looked inside the bag and only found a little amount of food. They called out to the sun goddess.
Sun goddess, sun goddess.
The sun goddess appeared in the sky.
There's not enough food for all of us to share since Anansi has cheated. Help us.
The sun goddess waved her hand over the basket, and then suddenly a pile of food appeared, enough for all the animals and more.
Thank you, sun goddess.
Next time, Anansi has said, do not be tricked by cunning Anansi again. Next time she says that I have spoken, check with me first.
And alas, Anansi was grounded to her chair for 1 week, digesting all those rocks as punishment, while the other animals celebrated their bountiful harvest.
The end.